We enjoyed the Dodgers and Phillies so much, figured I'd check in another game. But before, let's look at some scores around the leagues. Chicago beating Oakland. Yes, the White Sox and the A's. Hey, we focus on all 30 teams, not just the teams that are winning. Luis Robert Jr. driving in two, and Chris Flexen picking up his 10th win of the season. For Oakland, they also had 7 hits. Brent Rooker hitting really well, 3 for 4. Shea driving in a run, Wilson driving in a run. Not enough for the window. Mitch Spence picking up his 10th loss in relief. Tough. Also in the American League, Boston blinking Kansas City, picking up their 50th win of the year. 8 hits in total. Valdez driving in a run. Really just 2 home runs in this game. That that was the difference. Pavetta, 4-11 now with the win. Really ugly record. Kansas City, just 4 hits. Bobby Witt Jr. with one, Salvi with one as well. Unfortunately, all singles. That's not going to help. Walker gets a loss in this one. 3 runs allowed over 6 innings, dropping to 10-5. But now, for the main course. LA hosting Philadelphia yet again. Philly right on their heels though. Now they're separated by just a half game. So if Philly wins this and continues their win streak, they will sit atop the National League. Clayton Kershaw though will have something to say about that. 11-1, sub-2 ERA, sub-1 WHIP. Yeah, this is the Kershaw everyone loves to see. For Philly, Suarez, 15-4 on the year, 3.2 ERA, so not too shabby himself. But let's get to some action. Top of the third, runners on second and third. Rojas, Johan in this case, hitting on the right. That throw is going to come in, but it will be up the line. That's going to be a sac fly. Philly goes up 1-0. Top of the fifth, Kershaw. That breaking ball hangs just a tad. Trey Turner driving in the run, 2-0. Bottom half of the fifth, Chris Taylor up. Chris Taylor, well, I'm a Cardinal fan. We don't have to continue that phrase. The game is now tied. Taylor, 2-run home run, 6th of the season. In the bottom half, Rengifo driving it down the line, goes over the bag. Guess what? Dodgers up top, 3-2, and they weren't done. This time Miguel Rojas, the other Rojas, driving in a run in this game. That'll be a double to the wall. Dodgers go up 4-2. Would it last? Well, May with the bases loaded, he really created his own trouble, and then a wild pitch, so a freebie there. 4-3 now. And then later in the at-bat, 3-2, Turner to center. That'll be caught. And a runner tagging up out at third. So it is a sac fly, but runner out at third, so 4-4. But if you're a Phillies fan, no need to worry. The 8th inning, they're hitting well too. Trying and giving up the sac fly to Alec, and Philly retakes the lead, 5-4. In the 9th, new pitcher, same results. Bryce Harper going the other way over the third baseman's head, and that is going to drive in 2 runs. Unfortunately, it won't be a bases clearing double. Runner out at home. But Marsh says, you know what? We'll get that run anyway. He goes the other way. That will score Harper. And Philly goes on to win 8-4. So Bryce Harper, 2 for 5, drives in 2. Trey Turner, 2 for 3 with the walk, driving in 2. Bullpen doing what they need to do, as you can see, over 3 2/3 innings, just 1 base runner allowed. Very impressive. For the Dodgers, the only one not to get a hit was Mookie, 9 hits in total. Taylor driving in 2. Miguel Rojas with 2 hits. Kershaw Doesn't factor into the decision. 7 Ks over 5 innings, 2 runs. The loss goes to Trinan. So now, the Philadelphia Phillies lead the National League a half-game lead over the Dodgers. Very impressive run that Philly is on. Now we'll turn our attention back to St. Louis as they prepare to take on Tampa.